huge gear is firmly secured to the ceiling of this chamber. Okay. You test the secured rope scampered out the window and successfully rappel down the slick wall. Not unlike the image in your dream, the entrance of the inner keep of Castle Shadowgate stands before you. Yeah, we've read that already. Ooh. Achievement unlocked, Infiltrator. Taking a deep breath, you saunter across the drawbridge and into the inner castle. Congratulations, you've earned the Infiltrator achievement. These achievements are matching with the Steam achievements, so I'm wondering if this game was rewritten for Steam specifically. Oh, hello. As you enter the grand hallway, a goblin jumps out from the shadows, surprising you with a war cry. While you backpedal, the beast tightens its grips on its weapon. Uh-oh. Punch? Okay. A look of surprise flits across the goblin's face as you throw a haymaker at its jaw. With a sickening crack, the goblin goes down like a sack of potatoes. Shake your hand and mutter in satisfaction. Didn't see that one coming, did you? We need some torches. Oh, I can't grab that torch. Why can I not grab that torch? There we go. Gotta tickle it in the right spot. Classic is pretty good also. Jab a spear in him. You put the torch in your satchel. Do I have a spear? Got an arrow and a sword. I can use a sword. Use the dirk. You deliver a coup de grace to the unconscious goblin, ending his life. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? What are these? Despite its age, this suit of armor retains a high gloss, and as if someone has been polishing it. Okay. Polishing it. It's obvious that this suit of armor was made for dress parades and fancy occasions. You wouldn't be caught dead in one of those. Actually, if you were, you probably would end up dead. You are uncertain if it's a trick of the light, but you could have sworn that this suit of armor just moved. Uh-oh. The structure of this suit of armor indicates that it was made for a female warrior. Whatever gave you that idea? Open. Go. Alright, what do we got in here? F2. Ooh, you can click on everything. This library must contain thousands of ancient tomes, books, and manuscripts. A thick coating of dust covers everything. Dust covers... Ooh, I see a map. Made from some hide-like material, this map shows the continental lands of Kal Torlin. Open. The book sticks a bit before opening. Oh, must be a porno mag. Although you struggle with the poor penmanship, you read on. I'm honored to have been selected by Fandril to document the workings of the Circle. The newest initiate as a young man with an inquisitive nature. He has taken the name Lakemare and intends to study the origin of time, although his mastery has yet to be chosen. The High One mentions that Lakemare is not from this line, thus cannot be groomed to become head of the Circle. Rather, the new initiate was chosen from an unorthodox scrying performed by Talamir. Do not trust that one. He has ambition and hunger that does not sit well in the circle. Take a book. You flip through the book, noting the pages are blank. Ooh, must be a diary. Look. This book is bound in pale white leather and secured with a locking metal strap. The name Uluru is written on the spine. Okay. Ooh. You open the drawers of the desk, discovering a bottle filled with colored liquid. You place the bottle in your pack. Wait a minute. The bottle is filled with a purplish liquid. You upend the bottle and gulp down the viscous liquid. Your body is immediately racked by a series of violent tremors. But after a moment, the episode passes. When your head clears, you realize that you are feeling much better, as if a dark pall has left your body. You toss aside the bottle once you realize you've been cured. Well, that's good. Can I open this now? No. That's good. These shelves appear to be filled with a collection of books rather than individual tomes. Okay. You failed to find any rhyme or reason as to how the books of the shelves are arranged. Uh-oh. Well, hello. Sensing something strange, you step closer to the books on these shelves. A series of shelves are cluttered with books of various shape, size, colors. The accumulated knowledge of this place must be truly staggering. Oh, I don't know. I got about this many books myself. Can we... Doggone it. I wish this had, like, the pixel search where you can just hover. What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? This area, about the size of a thick book, is empty. That's why I picked on it. Is your OCD kicking in? We can't have an empty spot. Ta-da! With an audible click, the book slides into the slot as if it was made to be there. Why, yes, it was. The book comes out a few inches before suddenly stopping with a click. A low rumble follows, and the bookcase to the right shakes a bit. You step back, watching as the bookcase slides away, revealing a passage to an adjoining room. This library must contain thousands of ancient tomes, books, and manuscripts. Oh. That covers everything. I wonder where this goes. Ooh. What is this? This ruin glows with power. It is firmly attached to stone floor. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards of the circle. A series of strange magical markings are carved into this log. Oh, these are not just any logs? Okay. This brass globe has the raised outlines of land features carved into it. The craftsmanship is uncanny. Ooh. Found a pumpkin. Are the pumpkins like Easter eggs? Gotta see if we can find all the pumpkins in the game. That would be funny. Was this game released on Thanksgiving? What is Thanksgiving today? Alright, so we're on a pumpkin quest for Thanksgiving. Let's see. Weak flames burn along the bottom of the fire pit. Weak flames burn along the fire pit. I don't like weak flames. I'm cold. You roll the log into the pit. The flames immediately leap into the air in a most supernatural way. With a crackle and a pop, and don't forget snap, the fire elemental appears in the room, playfully flitting about the enchanted fire. Alright, there's our fire elemental. We've done the ice, the water, here's the fire. We already know how to capture the elemental. And boom. Grasping the silver orb in both hands, you advance on the fire elemental. There's a brief struggle before the artifact successfully pulls the entity inside. The surface of the orb now radiates an intense heat. Ooh. Look. The sky outside the window churns with angry storm clouds. Go back to the library. And we're back in the hallway. Look at the cart. This tattered rug runs the length of the chamber. It's in need of a good cleaning. The red fabric of this banner is worn and tattered. Guess we'll go through here. With a grunt, you pull the door open. And go. Ooh, what is this? This large hall is dominated by a stained glass window, rising to the height of a vaulted ceiling. Nice. There's a scroll. Open the scroll. Look at scroll. You read the hastily written note. Fandriel, I have discovered a great weakness in our defense. Since we all have the mark, it is simply a matter of separating our heads from our shoulders. Then our remains can be used in the hidden approach, and the wards will be engaged, allowing those with the knowledge to travel the castle unopposed. One merely has to be within our walls for this to work. It's signed with 3 squiggly lines. That's where I do my signature. Squiggly lines. I take the scroll. Alright, F2. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's an interesting floor. You step in for a closer look at the reflection cast upon the floor by the stained glass window. Ah, okay. Cast from the stained glass window, the moonlight highlights a section of the floor. This one right here? This particular stone appears to be loose. Oh, hello. You grab a hold of the edge of the stone and pry it up. A bleached skull grins at you from the hole. Listen, lad. I heard some goblins talking about how they couldn't get through the roots. Whatever that means. Couldn't get through the roots? This skull has a symbol emblazed on its forehead. You can't help but feel you've seen this before. It looks like a shard of glass stuck in his head. You pull the skull from its hiding place, placing it in your satchel. Okay. Door. Heavy wooden door sits a crooked little frame open. Ooh, lightning. The door swings open. Oh, the hallway appears to have seen a very violent, intense battle. Take the torch. Take the torch. This. The far side of the hallway looks like it has been caved in, making the way forward unpassable. What is this? This hallway appears to have been a violent, intense. Okay, no, that's not it. Oh, okay. And And moving on. The castle's fortification sits like an impenetrable wall against the relentless onslaught of the raging storm. That's a lot of big words all in a row. Standing on a base inscribed with the words Reliant Triumphant, a marble angelic statue reaches to the sky. An empty slot sets within its outreached arms. Go downstairs. You nearly slip on the damp, well-worn stones. Situated on the edge of a deep chasm, the castle defenses end in a fortified watchtower. You rummage through the sack, finding 2 scrolls and a key. Taking these, you then discard the sack. Well, now we gotta open the scrolls. Open and look. You're drawn to one particular passage. Follow the path that the ancients have hidden to find the way beyond the wall of wisdom. One must follow the path that Uluru has trod, for that leads to the secret that they have studied. Oh, that's dumb. Whoa! You read the words on the scroll. One particular word stands out from the rest. Flumerous. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power. As you quickly write down the strange marking in your spell book, I got the hiccups. The scroll crumbles in your hand. You have learned a spell. All right. What was the spell? Flumerous? Flumerous. Flume. I don't speak Latin. The long ash bow is in serious need of repair. The hoe string is frayed in several places. Well, let's take it anyway. Put the bow in your satchel. Uh-oh, I can unlock him. The skeletal remains of a long-dead wizard lie rotting on the stone battlement. Let's open him up. You rummage through the corpse's tattered clothing. Oh, I need to stop pausing at the wrong spot. I read that as rummaging through the corpse. But failed to discover anything useful. Well, that was kind of silly. Stone obelisk carved with strange markings and glyphs emits a low hum. This assures you that the magical invocation should activate the stone. Yes, a magical invocation will activate the stone. But which one? Probably the same one as all of them, right? The invoke. Use obelisk. Focusing your will on the stone obelisk, you whisper the words "invoken" and unleash your spell. Probably going to be a cutscene.
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Telimar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Telimar the Black fears it, even as he searches for a way to rip it from you, even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation. For Telimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below. Mayhap this is true, for I have uncovered much, yet know so little. Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord not of your heritage. This is our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power. Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.